Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right. Welcome once again to the Talk of Life Talk Show with Elma, Roberta Elaine, and Kimberly is missing. Where is Kimberly?
She'll be landing.
Oh, here she goes. Go to a fashion show probably in New York. I can't stand you, girl. Kimberly, how you doing, Miss Kim? Oh, that is so beautiful. I love it.
It's real.
I love it. This girl.
Covering is in the Bible. We can't covet, right? What? The Bible said don't covet. Covet what? Covet.
Oh, yeah.
We can't. No, you playing. You playing. She playing.
You playing.
Okay.
Do your thing. Okay. I'm just amazed at what she got on.
Girl,
that is
your bad self.
And she is, but she's single, so.
Ah.
Hey! All right. We're so excited that Kimberly made it in just in time. And we're doing a part two with Francelia. What's the last name? James. Her story was so awesome on part one. I had to get back because I didn't get all into her business.
In the business.
I got to get into your business. So, and I want y'all to get into her business because she has some good stuff. So if you didn't see part one, you need to go back and see part one, okay?
Yes.
But we're going to have our scripture walk, and I hope Otis don't get so excited over this outfit. Otis, what kind of music you going to play now?
I ain't got time for Otis.
What did he say?
I don't know what he said.
I don't know what Otis said. Okay. Take your mic, because baby, I don't know. That is so beautiful.
It is.
All right. This scripture walk right here, I thought she was going to tell him off, so she did. Okay. Oh, she did. How you doing? She did one of your hands. This is Philippians 1:6. Finish what you started. That's what we're doing with part two of this show. Why? Because this young man said, never give up. And she's going to share some good stuff with us because she didn't give up. Why she didn't give up? But God. And I love that but God, because God knows when to step in.
Yes, Lord.
He's an on-time God.
Yes, he is.
So these plaques are designed, he can make the most beautiful plaques for you. That's from Kirk Inspiration, www.kirkinspiration. He also makes beautiful t-shirts. He make t-shirts for you.
Yay.
And all you have to do is send the design in, and he can make that t-shirt for you.
Yes.
That young man is one that never gives up. He's always coming and doing things, you know. And I'm so happy to say that's my son.
Well, now.
Yeah.
All right, so check out www.kirkinspirations.com. Hopefully you'll find him a good wife.
He will at the appointed time.
That's
we already
right.
talked about that.
All
And
right.
I said to myself, because I have three sons, and I said lightning struck in my womb many times, but gave me 3 sons who are powerful men.
I only have 2. I only asked for 2, and he gave me my 2. I stopped. I said, my father-in-law said, how many do you want? I said, 2 good, healthy children. Well, what do you want? I said, long as they're healthy, God, give me what you know I can handle. And he gave me 2 young sons. I won them at the age of 28 and 30, and I had both of them at the age of 28 and 30. So my husband and I would have at least 6 years, you know, to have our fun, and then we went into that. And he gave me 2 handsome sons that love their mom, and if they get married, they're going to love you too.
Yes, they will.
All right, so we have Francelia James back with us for part 2, and she is such an inspiration. She's really down to earth, and if you missed part 1, go back and watch it. Okay, so let's get into your business.
You know, I say this the truth. I struggle with some things.
Okay.
The youngest son that I had, David, when he was maybe like 5, he went past a billboard. And it was, I didn't even pay attention, but it was a woman holding 2 oranges in front of her breast. And David, a 5-year-old, said, Mommy, why do people do nasty things? And I said to him, I don't know, son.
Why they hold two?
No, it was a woman on a billboard.
Okay.
And the billboard, it was accentuating her bosom.
Okay.
But it had 2 oranges in the place of that. And at 5, 6 years old, he picked up that was not appropriate.
Right.
And there are still some things that I don't understand today.
Okay.
When I traveled, I observed how men and women were so disconnected. I'm like, how you be with somebody and y'all don't touch each other? Y'all ain't talking to each other? And I don't understand that.
But I've heard of marriages like that.
I was watching them. I'm like, y'all together. A woman went into the man's bathroom. A man across the way, her man was standing right there, and she went into the man's bathroom by accident, and the man across the way, and man never said nothing. She just came. So there are many things I still don't understand.
And he didn't say nothing to her about coming.
But it's just.
It's a lot of stuff I don't understand.
Yes, me too. I have quite a few.
I don't know.
I have quite a few.
I just ask God, and if He give me the understanding, then I go on. If not, I just keep going.
Well, I use it as inspiration for because I know I will write.
Yes.
The things that I don't understand. I know a writing is coming.
Yes.
Yeah.
From that.
Yeah, it will come as He gives it to me. But I had to observe it because I'm like, ain't no way in the world I'll be with my man and he not being touched. I'm just
you better say that.
I don't know. Because why would you be with somebody?
See, me and you thinking the same.
Why
would you even stay with someone and you're miserable?
Yeah, that don't make sense.
That don't make any sense, you know. And I still date my husband.
That's beautiful.
I still talk dirty to my husband. I call him on the phone and talk a little dirty. So when he get home, he never know what's behind the door.
That's a beautiful thing.
And you know what? And people be saying, how do you keep it going? You got to keep it going.
Yeah.
You don't stop.
That's
you
right.
keep it going.
That's
keep
right.
that spice going.
Yes, ma'am.
Use the roses to throw them on the bed, throw them on the floor, put on those. I was telling them on the other show how I used to dress up in my little nurse uniform.
Not the nurse, Lord.
I had to take his temperature.
Not the temp.
It had to be 98.7.
At least.
Then it might go up to 105.
At least.
But you got to keep it going. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
So we're so happy to have you
I'm glad
back.
to be. Speaking of that, I want to read this.
Come on, read it. I love your reading.
Watch this. This topic is called Kiss to Perfection. Now, I just wrote this. I had a friend and I send music. I've started this Monday morning groove. That I'll find a song that speaks to me. Today was awesome by Shekinah Glory. And I said, we're going to talk trash about God today. And so I send it on Mondays to all the people. And so this particular day, I sent it to this gentleman and I said, the ultimate kiss, an open mouth kiss from God.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
And then I said,
beautiful.
But then the Lord let me write the next day. So this is what it means. There are many types of kisses. There are those gentle kisses on the lips, forehead, and on the hand. There are those kisses near the ear, and yes, even there. Then there are those open mouth kisses between lovers where life forces are exchanged within the soul. The ultimate kiss is when God gives an open mouth kiss. He gives this kiss to those who share his spiritual DNA. This kiss is telling to those who have keen senses. It looks like the glazed eye of the preacher as God's word is spit into the air to be grasped by those sensitive enough to receive. It can be seen in the hand of the ready writer who pens words that last throughout the ages. Precious Lord, take my hand. It can be felt as the earth moved in the Timberland dance displayed as Miriam's rejoice. It looks like life, force, gently sweeping the soul.
Wow. And it just come to you naturally.
Naturally. I was never a writer, though.
Yes.
I used to, when I was raised in church all my life, and I would see people fall out in the spirit. Boom, right? And I said one day, is that real? And it happened to me.
Okay.
And the preacher the evangelist, it was evangelist and her armor bearer. It wasn't the evangelist. The evangelist prayed and I went out and here I am because I am a trip and I know it. I'm like, this is really real. I'm really, I'm like, girl, you down on the ground and you know you don't like stuff on the ground. You are really here. And I was laying there, and her armor bearer touched my hand. She said, "There's healing in your hand."
Wow. We said the same
Yeah.
time. Wow. We
Watch
said
this.
the same time.
I was
Yes.
expecting, though. I was
Yes.
expecting to get up and like, do this.
Yes,
Now, I
yes.
did have one situation where someone was healed. I was at a guest church, a young lady, and they called for people to be prayed for. I like to sit on the end. I still do. I sit on the end. I do. I sit on the end. I was sitting on the end, and a young girl was coming from the back, and she had oozing bumps like acne. It was oozing from her flesh. My heart leaped in my chest. I said, "Oh my God." And when she got past me, before I knew it, I reached and grabbed, and we went down. Whoop, and when we got up, they were gone.
Wow.
Get out of
So
here.
I have had that one supernatural, but I've had it through writing.
Oh,
And I have, speaking of business, I have a greeting card company, Divine Inspirations, after my daughter.
Look at this. That is awesome.
After my daughter. So God gave me the writing. And so I had a student. She made me a card. And I said, "Girl," because I'm a businesswoman. I said, "Girl, there's 300 teachers on this campus. If you just sold them for $1, you could make at least $300 every day, every week." And I gave her, she was a very good student. She finished her work, and I gave her my computer, and I showed her how to make pages. She dropped the ball after 2 weeks. And that's what I said. I was erasing it off my computer. I said, "She dropped the ball." The Holy Spirit said, "What are you doing?" Boom! I started making greeting cards.
See?
And
See?
one man got his wife back. But this is the one that was impressive to me. The gentleman said, "Miss James, I have a uncle who's going into rehab. Could you make him a card?" I said, "Yes." I said, "Let me pray about it." I prayed. God gave me the words. And at the time, I didn't have an artist. I pulled an image from the computer. I gave him the card. That was on a Friday. He was going to see his uncle that Sunday, but he had another uncle. He went to the uncle said, "Nephew, can you pick me up and take me to the store?" So he went to pick his uncle up. The man got in the car, picked up the card. He said, "What is this?" And he said, "Oh, that's for whatever his uncle's name is." He started reading it. The man rolled out the car. He was an undercover drug addict and got healed.
Get out of here. Wow.
Yeah. So when he told me that, he burst through the door, "Miss James." Yeah. So the bottom line is, it's in my hand. It's not me. It's not me.
Wow.
You're just a vessel that he
That's
uses.
it. And it's not cliche. It's not cliche.
This is awesome.
I was not a writer in school. It started in the classroom where I was a TA. And the teacher was trying to teach kids how to write poetry. And there's an I am poem. I have one in here, but if I read it, they might shut you down. But if it's an I am poem, and it's like you fill in the blank. I am, I wonder, I hear, I see. So I said, I am creative. I wonder what the end will be. I hear music in my soul. I see children without a clue. I want to have it all. I am creative. I pretend to be a queen. I feel sexy. I touch life. I worry about my children. I feel the sorrows of others. I am creative. I understand that life is a challenge. I say what is in my heart. I dream about the future. I try to be my best. I hope the best is good enough. I am creative. I am caught up. I wonder if it is as good as I feel all alone. I feel you in the crevices of my mind. I see your lips and I want them. I want to feel what you want me to feel. I am caught up. I pretend that I am single. I feel my thoughts embrace you. I touch. Yes, I do. And you are on my mind. I worry that one day I will cast care to the wind. I cry because not having you hurts. It does hurt. I am caught up. I understand that this is only a test. I will get over you. I dream contrary to what I say. I convince myself that I do not feel the way I do. I hope you are stronger than I am. I am caught up. I am horny for you. I wonder if this feeling will ever go away. I hear you whisper my name. I see your lips move when you are not around. I want to feel your cheek against my thigh. I am horny for you. I pretend you are with me when I touch myself. I feel the warmth in the morning chill. I touch your face and you respond. I worry about not getting over this. I cry when I think about not having you. I am horny for you. I understand that this is fruitless. I say I must have lost my mind. I dream of you. I try to push the thought of you away. I hope you never touch me. There, I am horny for you.
Oh, that's beautiful.
So, but the I am is I am, I think, I feel, I wonder, and you fill in the rest. So the kids weren't getting it. The teacher was trying to teach, and I went to the board. I did one, and they still didn't get it. So I erased it to show you can put anything you want, one word or lots of words behind it to create a poem.
Right.
And when I did the second one, the teacher said, "Are you a writer?" I'm like, "No." He said, "That's very good."
Yes.
And for 28 days, which is what's on the front here, For 28 days, the muse moved through me. I have moved. So bottom line is, in 20, like a woman's menstrual cycle, I had little scraps of paper, tissue. I'd be in the bank, and the poems they would just
come to you.
And it created the book. Wow. And at the time, you could say I was homeless. I was struggling to take care of my children, and this book helped me to take care of my children.
Wow.
And people thought it was him. It wasn't him, it was me. Because they always think it is the man.
That is beautiful.
It was me. It was my love for him that drew it out. The freedom to let it come out. But it was me.
It was you.
That's why I can still do it now, and he's not here.
Oh,
wow.
Because it is me. I am she.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
It's me.
So were you writing while this is Reb, right?
Reb.
Were you writing these poems with
This
Reb?
happened when I first met Reb.
Okay.
I was asking, how am I going to take care of my kids and all of that? And the writings just came, and then there was a teacher who she actually edited. And then another young lady put it together, and we just bound it, and I would just sell them, and it just worked. But since then I've been doing all the writing until I went through the pain. When I went through the pain, the writer got a lot of me. I didn't even realize that's the sad part about life. You can be another person and not realize it.
Yes.
I'm like, who does that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it affected me. I did. But I say it because I've written about this too. I said it affected me and infected me.
Yes.
I was infected by the pain, the weight.
The pain came from Reb. Is that what you're saying?
Because even with my children's father, I was infatuated. We were kids. We were 19. You were you don't know yourself right.
Right.
So I loved him because I would never have given my body to him. He was my first sexual experience. So I gave him my body. I loved him. But now being with Reverend, before Reverend, I had never been in love.
Okay. You just went through the motion? Or what?
It's not motion. It's what you know.
Okay.
It's not motion.
Okay.
It was what I knew.
Okay.
Sitting up in the bed eating cookies and laughing and giggling. And just what you know. Yeah, what you know. Ain't no motion.
Was eating some cookies?
Yeah, we ain't cooking. We ain't good. Brawley Hut. Shameless plug. Yeah, you don't know anything to compare it to. How would I know?
I like that. Okay.
But let me say, before Reb, I had never experienced it. So I know what it feels like now.
Okay. So
it touches the soul. He was in love with me.
He was in love.
He touched my soul.
Okay.
Wow.
I only had it touched. It's being touched now though.
Wow.
You hear that, don't you?
And that's something important you're saying.
Yeah.
People say that in love is a difference between loving and being in love.
Yes.
To where it touches that soul and
it goes in
spirit.
the soul.
And you'd be surprised if people that haven't had that experience. They think they have it because they just come, a product of what they're around, their environment. And if they never experience it, they don't know. But when you do, it's a beautiful thing. And everybody needs that experience.
And that is why, though, the pain was so great.
Yeah.
To the degree that you can love, that's the degree. And I shared this with Sister. With all that I went through with Reb, I didn't cry until about 6 weeks ago when I started feeling my heart feel for somebody else.
Wow.
Because I didn't want to hurt like that no more. And the Lord said, you won't. But still, you have to open yourself up for the love. You can eat the bitter with the sweet. You can't just get that part. You got to have all of it.
That's right.
Yeah.
I agree.
But I didn't cry. I just wondered. That's all. That's all I want to do. I cried. Cry for what? And then when I hit him and he said, hit me again, I said, never. I'll never give you what you want. Because I was just mad. I'm like, how you do that to us? And I didn't understand that it was his pain, his trauma.
Yeah.
The poor man was traumatized. Sometimes he would take me to the altar and I'd be like, why am I here? Are we good? What's going on? But he was hurting on the inside and just hadn't released it. And that woman, that's the one I wanted to get. Down the steps, I saw her roll. Because she hurt him as a child. And she's not by herself. You know how many men been molested by older women?
That's true.
Come on now.
That's true.
But they won't talk about it.
No, they won't. But there's a lot of them. It's a lot of them. It's a lot of them.
Some on the show that have talked about
it. It's a lot of them.
But yeah.
Yes. So that just sent him, and then you're too proud because he was a strong man.
Yeah.
You know, there was so many strong attributes. Music, right out of sight. Music, you should read that. When you read that book, stop it. He's a beautiful writer, had all of the things, but that part was broken.
Yeah.
And how do you fix that? You go to the altar, you go for prayer, and nothing changes. You say, I'm going to fast, I'm going to preach, and I didn't understand it. Like before, when he had to preach, you just because he was trying to clean that thing up so he could do what he needed to do. So that thing was just deep within. And then 2 years before he passed, God worked that.
Wow.
He worked it. I'm telling you, when I say he worked it, he worked it. Because you, when you live with a person, you know. It's not a show. When you live with a person, you see the change. You know how they acting when you're living with them. So I'm living with him, and I saw it. I saw the things that I have been praying for. I saw them manifest. So it was good. So sweet. But it had to end because the greater one has to come.
Yes.
The Bible says the latter is greater.
Yeah, come on now. Then the former.
I love it. So you have, and I didn't want to do it. He said I would, and I was in a true group. You know the true group?
Yes.
I was in the true group, and we read The Battlefield of the Mind by Joyce Meyer.
I'm reading that again.
Excellent.
I'm reading it right now again.
And in last 3 chapters, I said, this doesn't apply to me. I started not to read, and the Holy Spirit said, you in or out. Just like he said to me with Reb, you in or out. So I read it, and I was in my kitchen, and I realized I had closed the door. God didn't tell me to close. And when as soon as I said yes, he said, I've been waiting.
Wow.
And the rest started materializing. So God has great things for his children.
How long you been in Virtue?
I came in, and it's a year, and I came in the first Sunday in January. So a year, and January, February, March, April, May, June, July, a year and 8 months.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Wow.
A year and 8 months.
Wow.
But you said that you and him eventually had a conversation where he told you that he had been molested. And,
he had to tell me.
Really, I can imagine, because when you hold that in, that's where all the pain and the enemy can fight you and everything. Because then at that point he's hidden, and that's why it's good to talk, because you have to reveal him. Then it's not a secret anymore. Then he can't fight you anymore.
Right.
And I love that.
That's right.
Y'all had that conversation, which helped you to know what was wrong and how to pray and how to go to God.
And check this out. I'm just like, what's that song? Alicia Keys' song Diary.
Yes.
I'd have gone to sleep and never told his life.
Wow.
Because there are certain things in a marriage that's not nobody else's business.
That's right.
Right.
That's right.
Yeah, that was stuff was between me and him.
That's
period.
That's right.
So I would have never revealed that. But Reb told it.
Come on now.
He told it. Then he wrote the book.
Yes.
So from the time that you all was married, how long did it take for him to tell you that?
It was years.
It was years.
But there were signs, but I didn't understand them. See, I've been married before, so I thought this was just growing pain, just, trying to learn one another.
Right.
That's what I thought. I'm just.
You didn't pick up in.
No.
Red flags.
No,
you didn't
not
pick
at all,
up
because he
into
was
that.
good. He'd been doing it since he was 13.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, since he was 13, he'd been playing those games.
Oh,
So I didn't pick it up. And then the Bible says, to him who is innocent, all things are innocent. Like, I always thought that a Christian person didn't do certain things. I promise you, no, the right hand. I literally thought, look how naive I was. Even a woman with 4 children, I thought a Christian person didn't do certain things.
Things like that.
So that's why it went over my head.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, surely not. Yeah, you surely that's not what you think. It's something else, because Christian people don't do that.
Exactly. And then when you hear it, it's devastating.
It was devastating.
But
it was, I don't even know if I have the word for it. It was, I felt like I was having an out-of-body experience.
Yes.
I'm like, well, how does that work?
He's 13
years
old.
How you go? It take a whole lot to get into bed. I mean, you got all of these steps.
Yeah.
So I couldn't. I just say how you did. I couldn't. I was trying to wrap my mind around it. And then the man come back and say, I'm in love. And he did. But he did. He was warring with something that was bigger than him.
Yeah.
And he didn't know what to do with that.
Yeah.
And it takes, you have to be broken.
Yes.
And start from scratch.
Yes.
But a proud man, it's hard for him to want to be broken. You don't want to be broken. So and when God did that, when he lost everything. Because the last time, I promise you, the man told me later he was in the U-Haul, idled at the. I went over and I rolled over and went to sleep. I could care less. I could care less. I wasn't thinking about him like that. I'm like, go bother somebody else. That's why I was like, go play with somebody else. Leave me alone.
But did he tell you how long he had been molested? How long was it? Years?
I'm gonna say it was a while. I'm gonna say he didn't say
he
that.
Wouldn't tell you. He didn't say how long.
Only because he at that point he wasn't secretive anymore. Once he began to share, I just never asked him that question.
Exactly.
But he had his first child when he was 17, and the young woman was older. Leslie, our oldest daughter. Yeah, Leslie, our oldest daughter. Her mother was maybe 2 years older than him in school, and he was 17. Wow. And that was his first child. And then he married. His father said it's better to marry. And then he married, and he had 3 more. And then, and I'm not alluding that there was no love there. I'm just saying then he married again because now he's in the church, and you're trying to keep yourself right. Right. So now he did it again. Wow. And then it was me.
Oh. And he got up in church openly and told me?
Right in front of everybody.
Everybody.
And I'm sitting on the front row. And apologizing to them and not me. I'm just saying. It was, but when I look at it though, it had to be. In order for us to get where we got.
That's right.
Yes. In order for him to be broken, because he was a very proud man. All of that, it had to be.
Yes. Right. So once he did that, he was free.
He wasn't.
He wasn't free.
No, you just say something don't make you free. Don't stop your body from doing what it do. I'm trying to keep I'm trying to keep your machine on the. He was still struggling. But now, see, that's the thing. People think it's something like this, and it's not. Yeah. Some people see. I got delivered from smoking like that. With a testimony. Literally.
I did that's what I was saying. Some people that have some people they can do it, it still takes time.
It's a process.
For them it's a process for them to actually come out of it.
And it was a process for him. But I've said it in the last segment, and I mean this. And then can I share something intimate but beautiful?
Yes.
When I first moved to Texas, our sister was in GLL. And I had moved I was living in Arizona. We were living in Arizona at the time. And I came here for GLL. And then something else was happening maybe 2 weeks later. Wow. So Reb and I decided I would stay. Then Reb called me. Oh, I joined the Potter's House.
Okay.
How are you going to join the Potter's House But anyway, I joined. So that Sunday I went to tell him. He said, I think we should move to Texas. So before I could tell him I had joined the Potter's House, he said, I think we should move to Texas. Then I said, well, I'm glad because I just joined the Potter's House. But we moved out here. His biggest concern was not being able to take care of me because he didn't have a job here. A little old white lady let us stay in her home for a few weeks. A cake, a red velvet slice of cake. I had them in a basket. A lady came and she said, how much are these? I'll take one. Her husband came and he took a bite. He said, oh, this is good. She said, give me the rest of them. My sister said, my sister's moving to Texas. She spoke in faith. My sister's moving to Texas. The lady said, I have a house.
Wow.
That's how I got the house. Lived there almost a year with no pressure. But this was the beautiful, intimate part. This is why I say don't talk about that man. Because I'm still pouting. I'm still trying to wrap my mind around this.
Exactly.
And Reb put his backpack on. He didn't say we doing 50-50, which I don't understand anyway, when I give 100 in every relationship.
Thank you.
How are we going to do that, 50-50?
Yeah.
But Reb put his backpack on because he was a military man and he was also a police officer in the military, right? So Reb put his backpack on, left the house, educated man, made good money in the past, walked down to the chicken shack and washed pots and pans to take care of me. So you think I'm gonna let you talk about him?
Yes.
Never.
He just wanted to take care of you.
Yes. That man was washing pots. When I found that out, I got in the kitchen and started cooking. I'm like, girl, get your life right. Yeah, he was a good man who had been hurt. And sometimes we think when a person has been hurt and now we know all of a sudden you're just supposed to stop or it's just supposed to be. No, it ain't how it works. And I think that's one of the things that's happening with young women that think they want to be married. They're looking for some kind of panacea, some kind of magic.
Come on,
it don't happen like that.
Like
marriage is ministry.
Yes,
There's
it
something
is.
in
Yes,
you
it
that
is.
ministers to him. There's something in him that
That's
ministers
it.
to you.
That's it.
And that's where the real intimacy takes
Yes,
place.
Yes.
yes.
Come on.
Yeah,
Come on.
I
that's
think we
the real
talked a little
intimacy.
about that
Yes,
on
we
our
did.
other
Yes,
show.
we did.
That
That's
it
where it
doesn't
goes.
always have to be sex.
No.
Exactly.
No.
Starts out.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. It
Taking
starts
care
out
of each other,
talking,
loving
yeah.
each other,
Yes, Lord.
having a
Have a good
conversation,
conversation
getting
with
to know
them.
what
Yeah.
makes that person work and being willing to do that because you love them like
Yeah,
that.
Yeah.
Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And you'll
can
be
love
able
you
to
like
talk
that
about
too. You
I
hear that? I
love
can love you like that. I'm
Yes.
just saying,
Yes, yeah.
in case you're watching.
So the business part,
Uh-huh.
was you doing that while you was married to Reb too?
Toward the end, once again, a God design. Reb was cooking since his mother and father divorced, which was
Okay.
also baggage because he stayed with the mother and he saw his daddy take his brother. So that was a struggle too.
Mm-hmm.
But he would cook. He would just go in the refrigerator and cook, and he could cook. That's how he got me. With some chicken wings and waffles from scratch. I'm like, hey,
He got you.
look, I like to chew.
Yes, a man that can
But-
cook.
yeah, he can cook.
Yes.
So he lost his job. We found out later because he had been in it so many years, they would have had to sit him at a desk and still pay him his money, but he didn't know that.
Wow.
So what he did was he went to culinary art school.
Mm.
He got a coffee cake recipe, the coffee cake lady,
Come on.
and he had a birthday celebration. He was a music man and he had the kids in the choir. So they did this big production and he said, I want to do the coffee cake. But because he'd been cooking his whole life, he tweaked it
Yes.
to his liking. And then he started giving it away after church. And then he said, I'm going to have to charge at least $1 so I can just pay for the supplies.
Right.
I went to the store, got the wrong supply, which was the right supply.
Wow.
And we found
You thought it was wrong.
No, but it was the right
But
one.
it was the right.
And after church, but the little lady said, excuse me, isn't that crumb cake back there? And Reb and I looked at each other like, okay, we got something. So we found out later, people were buying like 10 cakes, 20. They were selling them. We wasn't selling them. They was paying us $1 and selling them for $3 and $4. We found out later. So what happened is, once we realized that, we took some of the cakes to the 7-Eleven that was close to where we were living, which was in Carson. And I asked the gentleman, would you consider, hosting these cakes? And he didn't try them. He gave them to 2 of his regulars. The man bid it and said, he said, bring me 20 tomorrow. And in 3 months, we had 33 stores and counting before the pain and I left.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. So that's how it started.
So how long did you do that with 7-Eleven?
We did it maybe like 8 months.
8 months.
8 months. And then they duped us. But it was good because I was literally here in a hotel when I got the phone call because we told the stores we wouldn't be there for a week. And one of the store owners said, hey, I thought you weren't going to be here. A cake just showed up. It looks like yours, but the label is different. That's how I found out they duped us. But I was here to negotiate with them. So God kept me out of the bed of the enemy.
Yeah.
Wow.
I would have given them, because we have many. That was just one. That's the original. So the Lord kept us out.
So they didn't have your recipe.
No, but they have chemists. They have chemists
that can make it up.
Yeah.
So many products you gave them,
but
more they would have duped you out.
But fake butter and real butter just don't taste the same.
So my Linda got me started on butter.
Yeah.
I don't do nothing but butter.
Yeah.
So you left that.
I left there. I came here. Pain, like I said, pain brought me here. So I was here, and we were still trying to find, like sister and I, we were still trying to find, because she's the pie girl. I can make them. I'm the cake. I'm the cake. She the pie. I'm the cake. I'm the cake. I make a cake.
Cake queen.
Cake, dry cake don't come out of my kitchen.
Get out of here.
Cakes are moist and tender. They're tender.
And they made from good old scratch.
There ain't no other way to make it.
I know that's right.
No other way to make it. So came out here, and then Reb came and got me, and we tried it again. And then I have customers in Arizona. So that was a setup too. So being there, then I've developed customers there, and I developed my craft there. I was in a terrible car accident. He had bought me a convertible, and I had my car was so low and it was a truck in front of me that when the truck moved, the car was coming out, didn't know anything was behind it. And I had a really bad concussion. But while I was down, I watched the Food Channel. And that's how Reb went to school He says I surpassed him in the kitchen.
Wow.
I went to Food Channel, Food Network. I went to sleep on Food Network. I woke up, and so I developed the craft. And so I would cook, and then the cooking came because I went to a barbershop. It was about 6:00 in the evening, and a young man there said he hadn't ate, and I'm a mother. I grabbed my invisible pearls. What? You haven't eaten at 6:00? And I started cooking.
And you would take it to the
I would take it,
barbershop.
and now I do it now.
And
So-
they pay you, right?
I'm a businesswoman.
I know that.
Yes.
I'm gonna say, I hope
They
you went
pay
through
me.
okay then. So
Yeah,
you
they
still
pay me.
doing
I
that?
still do it now. Like I said, I took off for the month of July for rebooting, but I do it. So the first.
So what you cook? What all kinds
Well,
of foods?
I
do
cook
you
it's Southern cooking as a rule. I do lasagna. I make a delicious lasagna,
Ooh,
and so
I
they
love that.
require that. But I did a Mississippi pie roast, and I had one gentleman say to me, "Can I tell you something?" He said, "That Mississippi pie roast." So when I go back, I'll do the Mississippi pie roast, probably candied yams, cabbage, corn. My cornbread is delicious because I bake. So my cornbread is not sweet like cake, but it's that tender moistness like a cake. Mhm.
Yes.
So you think about opening up a restaurant or anything?
I don't know if I want to do that.
Okay. You just want to do it.
I want
do
to.
it.
I want to use my gifts in a way that makes sense
Okay.
because I have more than one.
That's good.
And if you spend all of your time doing one thing,
One,
you
you
can't
better
do the
save
other.
time.
Right. Right. You
So
can't do
I
both.
could, because I learned this a long time ago, the Holy Ghost, he's been teaching me. I would sleep at my mother's bed. I love my mother's bed. My mother smells so good. I can still smell her. And I was lying there, and he showed me that Klondike bar.
Yes.
The Klondike bar, one owner has one half of the recipe, the other owner has the other half, and they are never in the same place at the same time.
Wow.
God showed me that. He woke me up from my sleep to show me that.
Wow.
To show me. So even if somebody else is doing the cooking, I will pre-make those bags. All you're gonna do is mix the eggs and put it in there, put it in the oven. I tell you how long. Oh yeah.
Wow.
The Bible says in business be men.
That's it.
And I'm a woman, I'm a full woman, in case you watch it.
You or she.
Yeah, I am.
She is.
But for real.
Yes, ma'am.
For real. But you have to handle when it comes to business matters.
That's true.
And see, because I was a pastor, when I left that pastorship, I didn't lord my house.
Yes.
Okay.
Come on now. Say that one more time.
No,
I got
ma'am.
Say that again.
I don't know if they got it. Say it
I
one
did
more
not
time.
lord my house. I didn't lord my man. Who wants a man that you in control of?
Come on.
Thank you.
Wait
Come
a
on.
minute. Let me
Come on.
rephrase that. I want to be in control of something sometime.
There you go.
Exactly.
But I'm talking about, you want a man who's because see, I was raised, my daddy was a hoe. I started to bring her pictures.
Okay.
My daddy, so that's all I knew, was a man who ruled his home, not with no sword,
Come on.
but he loved his wife, he loved his family, and if daddy did this, your butt was getting tore up. He didn't do this and
Yes.
threaten you.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
If daddy did this, it was
Yes.
coming.
Yes.
If daddy say something, he meant what he said, and he said what he
I
meant.
love that.
That's how my dad was.
And he loved,
like
that's how
that.
daddy said it. And I was the one to peep game. Daddy say, don't mess with, he had a deep, like a Kellogg's cornflake voice. He
Yeah.
say, don't mess with my God. Don't mess with my wife. Don't mess with my money. Don't mess with my children. And I was in the room with my sibling. I say, we was number 4.
That was number 4.
We was number 4. Yeah. And then my brothers and sisters like, what? I said, we was number 4. Yeah. Daddy, that was his way of telling us, if you cut up with your mama, I'm going to cut up with you. That was his way.
That's
That was
right.
his way.
That's
Don't
right.
come in here playing
That's
with
it.
God. And
That's
don't
it.
touch if $1 was on the ground, you better sweep around that dollar.
Uh-huh.
Daddy was something. He was a country boy. He was a country boy, but he had some savvy.
Yeah.
That's
And he
good.
was good. So the bottom line is because I've had a man in my life, I don't
Yeah.
have no daddy issues.
Right.
My
Come
issue is
on.
when I meet a man that don't know how to be a man. That's the struggle.
That's it.
And I see
That's
that
true.
too.
Yeah.
I see so many young men, the fire's gone. So it's not,
Yes.
I'm not surprised you're not married yet. The key word is yet.
Mm-hmm.
Because your king has to come at some point.
That's
Yeah.
right.
But you have so many men who the fire is out of their eyes. They like
They can't
Why do you
the
think
eye of the
that, though?
tiger because
Yes.
women started treating them like
Emasculating
Come on,
him.
say it.
Come on.
Go ahead.
when I was a single mother, and I said this to my friend. I said, I told God I don't want to lose my children and I don't want to lose my soul.
That's it.
That was it. My
That's good.
soul and my children.
Yeah.
I never dealt with my boys like they were girls.
That's
Right.
good.
I did
Never.
that either.
I never treated my daughter like she was a boy.
Right. Never.
And now we just kind of just smooth move. I don't talk down to them. I didn't
Yeah, I
talk
never
mean
talked
to
down.
them.
That's right.
If I did something out of order, I apologize.
Yes, me too.
I held them
Yes.
accountable. I still
That's
do.
right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I let them talk to me like I said, but you had to come correct.
That's it.
Because the Tommy Hawk.
Mhm.
Yeah, that Tommy Hawk stay right there. And if my kids get out of line and I have sons, they already know. I come up
Yeah.
and I put it back down. I'm like, you got one, you got one.
Yeah.
Because I'm not playing. Yeah, I'm not playing with you. Nobody playing with no child that I give birth to come out of my vagina.
Come on, say it.
Get out of here. That's painful.
Say it.
That was painful.
That sure was painful.
Vagina ministry.
That's
Nobody
right.
doing that. So no, I
That's good.
raised them. I loved them. I still
Yes.
do love
Yes.
them. And you know how you know? Because they speak well of me now.
That's right.
That's how you know.
Yes, that's how you
That's
know.
They speak
That's
well.
how I love it.
That's how you
Sometimes my
know.
kids will call me and they say some stuff and your tears just be rolling down. Yeah,
I know.
how they feel for you.
Yes.
Yes, the respect.
Yes.
Rev respected me. I don't care what he was doing. You talking about respect?
Yes.
You let somebody say something sideways about
Come
this
on
one.
now.
Oh,
I hear you.
girl. So the bottom line is, I believe that the fire is out because remember the adversary is very strategic.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So women and men started engaging in this behavior like they was married. Men stepped away, so now the woman is there to raise. She only have one part to the equation.
Exactly.
It's only one. I don't at your very best. That's why I say Reb was a godsend no matter what.
Mhm.
Because my boys still had another side because their father dropped the ball. I'm just telling the truth. I wrote that in a poem too. He dropped the ball and Reb picked it up as best he could.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I understand why you dropped the ball in case you watch this because I hurt you. I did. You hurt me first and I got my lick back. That's all I got to say.
Mhm.
I did. I wasn't saved like I am. I got my lick back.
Yeah.
This has been
Yeah.
so
Foolishness.
Oh,
Isn't she fascinating?
yes.
It is. It is.
Just
Yeah.
to hear
Look
you
back.
talk,
Yeah.
this is just awesome. Okay, we're going to pause and do Fashion by Kimberly.
Not
I
gotta
again, Lord.
digest all
You're a
of
bad
this.
Isn't
girl.
it a lot?
This is
You're a
good.
bad girl.
Well, thank you, darling.
This is good.
Yes.
I'm so glad.
I guess you're not gonna give me.
And
This
she
is my
has so
romper,
much to
y'all.
share.
This is my romper. I've always wanted to wear a romper, but I didn't like my legs. So I went to a vintage
I like
shop.
that.
I went to a vintage shop, and the lady said, "Well, I have a romper that has."
That is beautiful.
So now I can wear a romper and not have to worry about hair damage.
Oh, I love that. Go ahead and tell us about that. Yeah.
This is a romper. A lot of white girls used to wear them at the rodeos with their boots on.
Yeah.
So I did
And
wear.
so you just covered up your.
Yeah, this is a vintage one though. This is a vintage romper.
What shoes you have? Oh, I love it. Oh, my God. That's beautiful.
I can wear my romper now. Yes.
That's beautiful. And I love those.
And I can put boots on. And I can put boots on with it too.
You sure can.
You sure can put it on there. This is gonna be doing a fashion show in October, you all. So we're
And you can tie
excited.
it on the side if you want to. I've always wanted to wear one. So now that I'm 60, I think I'm grown enough to wear a romper.
Grown and sexy and single. Go, girl. She keep wearing all these clothes. I can't wait
I
for
was
the
like-
fashion show. What a purse.
I was like, I didn't bring a purse with this
I'm
today.
gonna bring a purse with this.
I was
I
ready
love
today.
the bow because the bow come with it.
No, I just bought it.
Oh, yeah, this girl. Why you
You're a bad girl.
And you know, I did think about that too.
That would have been pretty, that black hat that she had with that. I love it.
Yes, I'm trying to wear all the stuff I wanted to wear, but I never wore it because
Whatever. Dot.
dot.
Yeah.
But now it's like, okay,
Work
I'm
it
60.
out.
I'm gonna wear whatever I
Wear
want
what
to
you
wear.
choose to
I'm
wear.
gonna wear my
You whom the
shorts.
sun sets free.
is free.
Indeed is the word. Surely.
But this is what they gonna say, Kimberly. Why is she wearing something like that? What you gonna tell her, Kimberly?
Because
She's
she
a
wanted
church
to.
girl.
Kimberly.
Read that poem one more time.
That's
Read
right.
the poem.
But you know what's so funny? Because some people will stop wearing because of what other people say.
You're right.
That's over with.
I love it. I love it, Kimberly.
Well, that's
Don't worry.
probably why you haven't met him yet.
Because I was trying to be some other woman.
Girl,
Some
how you
other
gonna
woman
find
set
you?
a standard for me that she's not even happy with.
Come on now.
So then over time, Pastor Elma made me do Fashion by Kimberly.
Yes.
And then I
right.
just started evolving
Yes.
That's
into
Thank God.
enjoying my life. Because
Yeah.
I wouldn't even wear a bathing suit for years. How do you go to the beach?
Hey, what did
Or
you
go to
wear
the
to the
pool.
beach then?
I would just wear like shorts.
Oh, really?
I wouldn't wear the bathing suit
Wow.
and have like a tank top on.
Girl.
Because that was
In your
programmed in
mind,
me
Yes.
for so long. And you be hot out there. You be trying to figure out.
I know. Yeah.
Bad out there. And you out there
Did you get in the
fanning.
water with your shorts on? And
Yeah.
everybody looking at you like, why is she gonna have a swimsuit
Even when I
on?
would go to the summit, I would do the same thing. That's the senior citizen.
Mhm.
I wouldn't put on
Isn't that
the
something?
because of what somebody said when
Now
I
watch
was
this.
young.
You better say that.
And
I was
all the
told
white ladies
same
out there
thing.
swimming, but they ain't care about no hair damage. They ain't care about no cellulite. Nothing. They just out there, and I'm just sitting here with my shorts way down here,
Yeah.
and then a little shirt come all the way down here, and I'm sitting there trying to get
So
in the
watch
hot
this.
tub,
With all
hot
that
tub with all that on.
on. Now watch this. Watch this.
What?
This poem, I went to a what do you call it, like a poetry slam?
Uh-huh.
And it was in Cali in Lamert Park, which is like the Black Ritzy Park. And I
Uh-huh.
gave a beautiful poem, but they didn't get that. I had to read the room. So when I read this one, I got all the snaps. Now I'm connecting, I'm piggybacking on what you say, the words. So watch it. It's called stagnation.
Okay,
What
now
is
hear
that? What
that.
is stagnation?
Mhm.
What is stagnation? You tell me. To you.
What you just
Yeah. when you
just
at a
there. I
standstill
mean, you're
and
not
just
moving.
Stand still, not moving.
You're just still.
Okay,
Yeah.
so watch this.
Okay.
Defecation indeed is a must
Okay.
to purify the inner man. Manifestation of constipation is in the breath.
Wow.
Wow.
So the things they were saying to you,
You.
and to me
Uh-huh.
and to you and to you and
Yes,
to
yes.
you is because they are constipated.
Ooh,
now.
that's good.
I love that.
And it
Tell
come
us.
out with the words that they
Yes.
say.
Yes.
Yeah.
Girl.
Mm.
Dang.
And then now you living your life a certain way or feeling a certain
Are you living it for them?
Watch
That's
this.
it. Oh, yes.
True story. I
live
used
for
to
them.
write an article in the newspaper, in the Wave newspaper. And I wrote about this when I didn't bring that book with me. A young girl she wasn't young, but this young lady in my church, some would consider her not saved because she would cuss, but she did it so cute. I love you. I love you, girl. But she was saying so cute. But look how God set me free. I told you about my mother, how mean they were to her, right?
Mhm.
I didn't realize I had been infected. I love bling. My daddy made me knickerbockers and gauchos. I
Yes.
love that
Yes.
stuff.
Yeah.
But when I got older, I got tired of women being mean to me.
Yes.
I didn't realize I had
Yes.
lowered myself.
Yes.
And one day at the close of church, Evelyn, that they called a doll baby. Hey, doll baby. Doll baby said to me, when we was hugging, going down the line, doll baby said, "You got the genes in you. You need to work them." I said, "What did you say?"
Come on,
She
dog,
said,
baby.
"You got the genes in you. You need to work them." That's how I found out. I wasn't paying attention that I had trying to be humble, I don't want
Yes,
people to look at me. I'm
that's
not
it,
trying to be
that's it.
seen.
That's
I'm doing
it,
all
that's
of that
it.
foolishness, and you know you
Yes.
like to shine.
Yes.
I'm like, you know you like your afro
Yeah.
big.
Yeah.
Wear your
Come on,
afro,
baby.
girl. I
Yeah.
saw you when you came to the door.
Yes.
But I'm saying all of those mean things, that stagnation
That's
came
true.
through their breath,
Breath.
That's
projecting
true.
onto you.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
you trying to check yourself. What am I doing too much? Is it me?
And you really end up doing it for them.
Yeah.
That's it.
They're controlling.
They control
That's
you. 'Cause When you
manipulation.
said that, I thought
But
about
you know
this
that's
girl.
witchcraft.
Yeah, when I
It's
you
a
didn't know it
witchcraft.
then, but
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
But this lady, when I was first started moving, when I first moved to Fort Worth, I'm a mechanical engineer by degree.
Okay, nice.
And I was working on the F-16, F-111. And man, this friend of mine said, I would dress And she was like, you always
See
dressing
that?
up.
I've been
Why
there.
you wearing
I done
makeup?
heard
You
that too.
always dressing up.
Mhm.
And I really wasn't. It was just, putting jeans on and matching it up.
Yes.
Because I've always been a dresser to me, but I would do it in my
Your
style.
way.
So I thought about it. I said, well, maybe I will stop wearing my makeup and stop
See that?
dressing it. I stopped. And who started?
You didn't have to tell me that. I
And
knew
that
that.
ended it. That ended it.
better
I
say
said, and I
that.
told her, I said, well, wait a minute. Now we doing the same job. We out in the factory,
Yes.
walking through the aisle, doing the same job. But you told me that I was dressing, but look at how you got the makeup on and the pants and all that. That was it.
I know.
I
You got
went
delivered.
right back.
You got
You see what I'm
Right
saying?
back.
Like
got
you said,
delivered.
that
Yeah, but I
degradation,
went
they're gonna
through that,
make
though.
You feel down.
Right.
Yes.
Because they want to be you. And then
Right.
when you step out of what's the comfort zone for you,
Right.
the next thing you know, they try to take over
Your
and be
place.
you.
Yes.
Your place.
But see, and like you said earlier, I know the time is getting close, but I remember when you said too, you said somebody don't stop there. And I thought about that because it didn't stop there.
Yes.
Because as I started even getting into the word and getting into the church and being over the women, which I didn't like women no way, because they was messy.
Messy.
They was messy, and I didn't want to be
Messy.
around a lot of mess.
Yeah.
But when God
Messy.
put me over the women of vision, I became what they wanted me to be. And they wanted me to do this, and I was trying to be a friend here and a friend there, and I almost had a nervous breakdown because I was trying to be your friend, trying to make sure I would agree with you. If you was wrong, I would agree with you, and I had to stop. And I'll never forget when the Lord asked me. He said, "Who are you serving?"
Well,
Come on.
I was going around the track, walking and talking to the Lord, and He
help us,
stopped me and He
Lord.
said, "Who are you serving?" And I said, "Lord, I'm serving." He said, "No, you're not." He said, "You serving them and not me." And I had to stop that.
Now watch this,
Okay,
because
now-
this was the one that the Lord told me I had to do. Now, but
Okay.
look how it's going to piggyback on
Okay,
what
come
you
on,
just
let's
said.
see it,
It's
let's see
called
it.
choices.
Okay.
You apply too much pressure. Stand up. Hold your back straight. My backbone is beginning to curve. Holding you won't be good for no serious loving in a minute.
See?
The foolishness that they
That's
do,
right.
it affects your
Yes,
life.
it does.
It
And now
does.
you ain't
It
even
does.
qualified to do what you're supposed to
Wanna
do.
do. And look
Worried
how
about-
long
let me
you
tell
done lived that life like that.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
now I'm free. I
Yeah,
wear
I'm
whatever
free.
wig
I
I want to wear.
Yes.
I dress the way the Lord. I always ask the Lord,
Yeah,
Lord,
He
how
gonna
do you
tell you.
want me
Yeah,
to
He'll tell
dress?
you.
How do you want me to put this with this?
Yes.
What wig do you want me to wear today? I ask Him,
Yes.
and He dresses me.
He does.
I just stand in my
He dressed you
closet,
well.
and He put this together,
Thank
put
you.
that
He
together.
does. Come on.
But I had to learn how to love me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not,
Yeah.
I wasn't worried too much about homie said over here,
Mhm.
but I knew that when I dress a certain way, he was going to
Like
enjoy
it, absolutely.
Exactly.
You know,
That
so
part.
that I'm enjoying this. Oh my God.
This was good.
Yeah.
This was
You
good.
definitely got to come back.
I would
Yeah.
love to.
I tell you, this really, really been so
Beautiful.
good. So what would you tell the audience? This is part 2 again. I hope y'all enjoy this as much as I am.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. What would you tell the audience now?
I think this segment has been more about identity.
Yes.
that's
And
good.
God gives us our identity. And if you have to alter yourself
Woo!
Come
to
on.
be
Say
with
it.
somebody else, they're not the right one.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
They
I
will
like
love
that.
you.
We talked about that last week.
Then we do.
We
I
talked about
like that.
Yes.
Say it again.
If you have to alter yourself
Self.
Come on.
to be with someone,
That part.
they're not the right one.
What?
The right one.
Woo!
If you have to alter yourself to get the job,
Come
Come
on.
it's
on.
not the right
Right
one.
There you
That's
go.
it.
Thank
That's
you.
it. That's it.
That's it.
If they wherever you go, whatever it is, embraces, they want you. And that's one lesson. Reb left me with lessons.
That's
Yes.
good.
I didn't like my big arms. First thing Reb said when he looked at me, he said, I love your arms. I'm like, yes, marriage is in order.
And that's
You know, so you whoever the person is goes past the physical,
Come
even though the
on.
physical might be acknowledged.
Right.
They go
That's
past
good.
that.
That's
Yes.
good.
And they see the you that's on
Yes.
the inside
Ooh,
of
I
you.
love
Yes.
it.
Yes.
Yes.
We definitely gonna have her back.
Yes.
We scheduling her back
Yes.
because this is so needed for us to talk about that. Being women, we have to talk about certain things,
Yes,
you
we
know,
do.
that affects us as a woman. You know what I'm saying? A lot of women don't want to share that, you know, the hurt, the pain, and all of that. Because, see, tonight I was going to be talking, but since yours was so good, my topic was going to be, I saw this movie on Tubi called Risk It All.
Yes.
And it dealt with relationships. Y'all get a chance. It's a good one.
Risk it all.
But she almost, you know, risking it all, trying to satisfy the husband and putting her career back on the end. But he downed her so. And she couldn't go forward because of the negative that he was.
It wasn't her
telling.
man.
And
That's the
point.
biggest
That's what
problem.
I'm talking about.
We see something that look good in the stove, but it don't fit.
That's right. But then we try to make it fit though.
But girl, but all the girdles in the world won't work. Some stuff you need to leave in the stove.
Yeah. That's right. Even though it's on sale.
In the stove.
We're going to close this show. We going to start another. All right. Thank you all for tuning in. And remember,
wear a girdle. Remember, if it wiggle too much, fix it. Girls are paying for
There's a fix for everything.
I love it. But you are awesome. You are awesome. Lord. Okay, if you would love to rent a photo booth, please check out the Kirk booth, the one and only photo booth. And I am so excited because the Kirk booth and my son was on the news, on Channel 11 News, taking pictures for Continuing to Climb. It was a job fair catered mostly to felonies. Those people had felons and they was trying to get a job. And Andre Johnson, a shout out to you. I love you, Andre. You're doing an awesome job with working with the felonies and all of this. You're bringing new ideas. But the judges, I give a hats off to you that was working with them. And my son, Kirk Booth, was there. And he does headshots. And he was on the show, on the news, with Andre. And I'm so excited because they love the Kirk booth. They love the Kirk booth. They love the headshot. So if you're looking for a photo booth we go out our way to make your event the best event ever. The memories that we share, we do photo strip, we do 4x6, we can do 8x10, we can even do your own favorite. You can just book us. We'll do that. But I guarantee you have memories forever, digital as well as the physical in a photo album as well. So go and check us out. And remember, if he's good enough to be on the news, that means he's good enough to run your event. www.thekirkbooth.com. He does t-shirt, plaques, all this stuff. It's a one-stop shop. He has several different photo booths you can pick and choose. You know how they got their little spin thing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. You can pick the photo booth and we'll roll that baby in. All right. Thank you all. And remember, if you're tired of shacking and living in sin and want to get married, you can come to the TCWIM Wedding Chapel at 2401 West Pine Hill Parkway, Suite 109 and Pantego, Texas. And we would love to marry you. The word says better to marry than to burn. And if you're tired of burning and living in sin and shacking, the one thing about that, they can walk out on you anytime. But if you're married, they got to go through a process, baby. All right. So come on and let us get married. Come to the chapel. What did you sing?
Going to the chapel and going to get married.
And I can marry you.
Going to the chapel and we going to get married.
And you can decorate it and everything.
Yes.
And your photo booth is included in the package as well. It's a one-stop shop. Thank you.
Isn't she fascinating?
She'll be back later.
She'll be back.
But right now we got part 1 and part 2. So check out Thursday and Monday, Facebook and YouTube, 8 p.m. We need you to look at YouTube too so I can build it up. We're going to be celebrating. This is really this is our 1,000 show. This is our 1,000 show. You brought in our 1,000 show. Hey, God is good. And we're going to do some celebration for 1,000 on. You did. I just thought about it. Yeah. That's the way. That's the show. And give excited about our 1,000th show. We're going to give a shout out to all of you all that have watched the show, have subscribed to the show. And this is our producer right here, the one and only Emmanuel Kirkwood. We did it. We did it, baby. We did it. Our 1,000th show couldn't have been here without him. And we have Miss Helen and all. A shout out to Lily and all of us. And we just give God the glory for everybody that have been a part of the Talk About Talk show. And we love you. And may God continue to bless this show because we're going higher and higher and higher. So maybe on our next show, we're going to tell you how we got Kimberly on the show. But anyway, y'all tune in every Monday and Thursday. We want to give a shout out to Otis. Otis won't come out. Otis, you gonna come out?
Otis, come on out.
Otis said he ain't coming out. But anyway, we will be just give it. Look, he gonna come in. You can come in. Just wave. Come on, wave, baby. Come on, this is Otis. This is Otis right here. That's Dave Harvey right there.
Came out on the 1,000th show.
He finally did it. He finally came out on the 1,000th show. But anyway, may God bless you and keep you. Thank you, Miss Helen, for being our greatest supporter. May God bless you and keep you. And to all of you all that have shared on the Talk of Life Talk Show and subscribed, we love you and thank you. Thank you again. And until we see you what? Face to face.